Welcome all soldiers to the Fantasy Football War Council's podcast. Here are your generals, Jonathan Arneson, Daniel Gutierrez, and Ali Vagefi.
Hello and welcome to another meeting of the Fantasy Football War Council. I'm your General of the South, Jonathan, and as always, I'm joined by my rival in the North, Daniel, and fellow Southern General, Ollie. What a combine. What a day today for news.
Oh, man, today was so good.
And fellas, episode 50.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, a little more excitement, but you know.
It's been a journey.
Yeah,
It's been a learning journey.
I love it.
It's been fun.
I love it.
Quite an achievement, gents. Congratulations.
Such
thank you.
excitement. Such excitement. So on today's War
That is
Council,
the breaking news of the day, huh?
Yeah, whatever. We will discuss the rookies to come and their performances at this year's combine. Big studs, standouts, and even those baddies. But first, lots of news.
If you don't mind, I want to take this first one. I want to talk about my first round draft pick last year, Calvin Ridley, who went out for mental health reasons, and I was all supportive all throughout the podcast, very supportive. But it turns out that he won't be drafted next year because he was making a few dozen bets here and there, and NFL found out, and now he's suspended for 17 games. I will say this, guys. I do want to make a comment on this because I read a post online. I thought it was really good. They talked about Ray Rice, Greg Hardy, all these guys.
I was just going to read that off. Holy crap, I was just going to read that off when you were done.
I don't have those numbers. Why don't you share what
Ray Rice
yes.
beat fiance 2 games. Greg Hardy beat girlfriend 4 games.
Not just beat, pull.
Dude, he was the good one. Yeah, he was a good video. Adrian Peterson, felony child abuse, 6 games. Ezekiel Elliott hitting woman, 6 games. And then here we go. Josh Gordon smoking weed, 6 seasons. 6 seasons. And then Calvin Ridley using FanDuel, 17 games. And I will put out that it was 3 bets at $500 a piece. He spent $1,500, and it cost him $11.1 million.
He wasn't even with the team at the time. I think.
And it was November, and he thought he would just throw a couple bets. Now he did. Here's the issue: is he did bet on the Falcons to win a game. Yeah, that's the kicker.
I think it's I think it's ridiculous. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. He's not with the team. He's on leave for mental health. No idea if he's even coming back to football at that point. I think it's ridiculous, especially when you read the other stuff that happens. Sorry, NFL, you can't get billions of dollars by being on these betting platforms, and one of your players that is on leave and not even in the league at the moment makes some bets and you suspend him for a season. That's asinine.
It's ridiculous.
But now, I know that he's not currently playing this year, and he did take a sabbatical for mental health. But they did still have him on the roster to keep him on the team in such a way like he was there. He was left for medical leave, IR, whatever he was.
He wasn't even part of the team. He hadn't been in the building in a month and a half by the time this came up. But when he was doing the betting.
Do you think he knew that he would ever come back?
I don't know. But I
think he was done for the season.
For the season, yes. He was gone for the season. But if he planned on coming back the following year, he's still part of the organization. And
he's not. Not when he's on mental leave, stepping away from the game. He was not a part of the organization for the rest of the year.
I got to know how somebody found out. Unless he tweeted something.
Apparently, the NFL got all of the information from FanDuel and stuff. So It was part of the investigation. They just handed everything over that they had, which, I mean, search his account. Whose name is it? Is it the bets he made on this date? But yeah, I think it's ridiculous since he wasn't even with the team. And right now, Brady's retired, right? What if Brady goes and places some prop bets in the beginning of the season and then decides to come out of retirement? Does that mean that they're going to suspend him for a season?
Okay, all right. That is a very good point. I mean, he was out and off, and it was an indefinite leave. So,
and I think coming back to it, I think we can all agree the entire season is ridiculous. It's not like he was betting and throwing games and doing all that stuff.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, okay.
I think it was more a personal pride of his team. He wanted his team to win. He said,
"He's betting on his friend.
$500 on my team to win."
$500 is nothing. It is nothing.
Yeah. That's like us putting $5 down on our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I think that.
It's a little much.
It's not the 1980s when you're going to a freaking loan shark during the middle of the season or something like that. You're literally in partnerships with these betting platforms. You can't have your cake and eat it too. I'm sorry.
True, but the players can't bet on games
when they're in season, which makes perfect sense. Or when they're on the team, he was on leave. Yeah. He wasn't just on IR.
And that I can agree with because he was on leave. But normally anybody betting, that one I can see.
Yes, I can see. I think not a season when dudes are hitting women and they're only getting 4 to 6 games.
I don't think those dudes should even be allowed to be coming back. But that's just my opinion.
100% agree.
They should probably take the hand or whatever they hit them with. I mean,
yeah.
Try holding the football with this one. All right, I digress. Let's move on. 49ers hire Brian Griese as quarterback coach. Love the hire. Go Brian Griese.
Good for him.
I dig it. I liked the news.
Nice.
All right. Buccaneers cornerback Richard Sherman pleads guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges. A former star of the Seattle Seahawks in San Francisco will pay about $825 in legal fees plus $5,000 for speeding in a construction zone and an undisclosed amount for damages to his in-laws' house. And then he won't be serving time, but he'll be under 2 years of probation. So that's interesting.
Right. And they give credit for the 2 days he did spend in custody when he was first arrested.
Mm-hmm. Talk about a bad night.
Well, we saw the video, kicking at the door.
Yeah.
Wait, what video? I did not see no video.
Okay. Go Google there's a Ringer video of him kicking his in-laws' door and just going to town. Yeah.
That was a while ago.
That was shortly after he signed with us, so.
No, that was before.
Was it right before? Was it right before?
No, it was a couple months before because that happened during summer.
I don't know if it was fall. I don't know if it's that far ahead. Was it really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would happen during summer.
Oh man.
I was listening to the Richard Sherman and Chris Collinsworth podcast, and it stopped being the Richard Sherman and Chris Collinsworth podcast. About midsummer.
Well, on to other news, and this is exciting. The NFL salary cap has risen to $208.2 million per team for the 22 season. NFL Network's Mike Garofalo reported on Monday. Increase of $25.7 million from last year's cap of $182 million, and right on line with earlier projections. So you're telling me that 25% of the salary cap for Green Bay is now going to one dude? That's crazy.
Essentially, yes.
So man, inflation hit NFL too. It seems like it's
really hard. Yeah, like. Well, I mean, I think last year instead of being 180, 182, it was supposed to be 191. It just didn't go up as much last year, so I think it went down.
Good for the players. I'm all for players getting more money, so that's good.
I'm all for the downfall of Green Bay. Let's be honest. So, Aaron Rodgers won. That's all. That's all the news. Let's move on. No, I'm just kidding. 4 years, $200 million. This makes him the highest paid NFL player ever. Like stupid money. I think $153 million was guaranteed. But, let's be honest, he's not going to get all of it because he's not winning a Super Bowl. You take that much money and you can't win a Super Bowl, right?
Do you think they learned their lesson from Brett Favre? They're like, we should have never let him go to like other teams and do what he did, and so they're like, we're just going to make this guy a lifer. Is that what the plan was? Like, why?
Well, why is he's back-to-back MVP?
No,
he didn't deserve this most recent one. Let's be honest. But
I agree, but that is the consensus that he's back-to-back MVP of the league. You don't let a guy out of the building. Whatever he's asking for, you give it to him when they're at that kind of caliber.
Even if it shoots the rest of your team in the forehead, sure.
That's what I said. I was like, there's no way they're going to be able to afford. I mean, I know the cap went up and like $25.7 million more from last year. That's like a Tyreek Hill per team, right? Like, but there's other things. Devontae Adams, they just paid Aaron Jones. Like, okay, so where are they sacrificing it? Everywhere else.
No,
or
they're making
are they
it
in
impossible.
a position that like they've made it work and so they get their team, but they need to improve upon their team, not just maintain their team, because they haven't made the Super Bowl in the last 2 years. So
they're going to make it impossible here, because here's the thing. Now they tagged Devontae Adams, so his salary just increased big time the next time you want to sign him.
Yeah.
So there's no way they keep him beyond just the one season.
Yeah.
And yeah, you've got Jones for the 4 seasons, so he'll be there for a few years. He'll be there for 3 of Rodgers' years, right? And that's cool.
Right.
Re-sign Dillon, you should be keeping him. But you need receivers for Rodgers to throw to.
Yeah.
Not
and
these just no-names dudes that he's had. And that's what he's always been upset about.
Yeah, I agree. And they could address that in the draft this year, and they should address that in the draft this year.
But
they don't have many more deficiencies.
I'm happy with just drafted rookies.
Oh no, you're still gonna have Devontae Adams there.
1 year, yes.
I mean, they just back-to-back tagged Chris Godwin, so like it doesn't mean that it's gonna be the only year for the tag.
True.
Plus, you can restructure a deal as you go, also. So you're locking him down so he's not going anywhere in free agency, and you can still negotiate a long-term deal. Plus, you draft receivers who, like in this podcast we'll talk about, there are some pretty good receivers this year.
There are.
And so, get a couple of them, you actually improve a little bit. But I'm of the sense also is it's going to be really hard to pay everybody. But on Green Bay's side, would you pay $200 million for a Super Bowl as a team? Probably. That's the way they see it, is if he's in town, they might get it. The rest of us are going to go, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, and you're never going to get there. But who knows? Who knows?
True. It's funny how you said that. Would you pay $200 million to win as a team? And I don't see that as paying the team. I see that as paying one man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Would you pay $200 million to someone to win the Super Bowl? And that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I guess every team. You're right. Every team's paying $200 million because that is the salary cap. But
I mean, look, they paid him this much to have a shot. That's basically it. If they didn't have him, there's no way in hell they even. It's a long shot they'll make it even to the playoffs. So, it's a calculated risk by their part. And you know what? This might give them 2-3 years to figure something out and pick up some draft picks and pick up a good backup and have Aaron Rodgers kind of teach him over the next few years and go from there.
That's what they did with Jordan Love, and they moved up in the draft to draft this kid, and now he's been behind Rodgers for a few seasons. This was his time, and now you just went out and signed Rodgers to a 4-year, $200 million deal. That means he is playing for 4 more years. You didn't pay him $200 million to teach. You paid him $400 million to start. So that just said Jordan Love was not the right draft pick.
Oh, for sure.
If he sits for 4 more years, now it's 6 years behind Rodgers before he starts. There's no way he is your future at this point.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think when you saw him play last year, you went, okay, so this team is 13-4, and if Drew Lock plays next year, they're probably going to be 4-13. Let's just re-sign the reigning league MVP. I don't think the Packers had a choice. Drew Lock wasn't working out to begin with. And again, if you have a shot to win the Super Bowl every year with the guy that's willing to agree with a contract with you, then who cares about that draft pick that happened, now 4 years ago?
Right.
It doesn't matter anymore. Yes, it's a wasted pick and wasted capital, and they could have done, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. The year before that, Roger had his worst career year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you go and draft this guy in the first round and fucking piss him off, and then he becomes the best player that he's been his entire career. I still think it's a worthwhile draft pick.
Lit a fire under him. I can see that. I just don't think there's a need to be keeping him at this point. He's not the true backup, so
yeah, maybe he's
shop
better than
him off. Shop him off at this point and get a real backup.
Maybe get a second round for him and draft another quarterback.
Yeah.
Well, in other news, and we talked about the Devontae Adams franchise tag, so that's going to be interesting in a few years. Again, what Devontae Adams is going to do. Mm-hmm. How old is he? How old is this guy?
I don't know.
I
think like 28.
27. Yeah, I want to say 27 for some reason in my head. So
okay, so he's still got a few years left, and we'll see how Green Bay fare. But I agree with you, Daniel. They and John. They need more wide receivers out there. They need help.
Oh yeah.
Our research department says 29.
Oof.
Ooh.
This is it. In a couple more years, I think. Right? This is it.
Yeah.
This is a big contract, 2-3 years.
This is where he needs a contract this year, not a franchise tag. It'll hurt him to do a franchise tag this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
After 30, his money goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Very true. They'll be interesting to watch. But you know what? They're not going to suck like the next team we're about to talk about. Russell Wilson will be a Denver Bronco next year. Seattle is trading Russell Wilson to the Denver Broncos for 2 firsts, 2 seconds, 1 fifth, Drew Lock, Shelby Harris, defensive tackle, who's one of their best defensive players, and Noah Fant. That is a heck of a haul, and I think it's well paid for Russell Wilson and a 4th-round draft pick.
I think Denver robbed him. Held him at gunpoint, said, "Give him to me." Threw a couple measly picks at him. I mean, they did give Noah Fant. They shook Noah Fant and said, "Look, we'll give you this." Mm-hmm. And then threw Drew Lock, turned around and ran away.
Yeah, well, Shelby Harris is a really good player, though. He was one of the best defensive players.
He was a very good defensive player. I'm just saying, they're going to get Von Miller back. He's already tweeting himself in a Denver jersey, wanting to come back. He got his ring from Los Angeles. He wants to run right back,
Wow.
Well, yeah, he was tweeting himself. He asked it was 3 days ago. He tweeted 40 or 58. And then now it's 58 and family and I don't know. Weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. I mean, I'm literally thinking about picking up season tickets to the Chargers because now I get to go and see Mahomes. I get to go see Wilson. Obviously, the Chargers, I think, have an incredibly great young team.
Yeah.
And I can sell the Raider tickets here and there.
Yeah, nobody wants to see David. No one wants to see Derek Carr, right? Yeah,
That's right.
But it has to be one of the most difficult divisions. I can't imagine another division tougher than this one now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
No, it really is one of the stronger quarterback divisions. Minus Carr is not strong, but I think the other three teams have really good quarterbacks. So, it is a tough division.
Carr is not bad. However,
I said he wasn't bad. I just said
he doesn't. I agree completely. And we were on a texting chain earlier, and and that's what he said. The quarterbacks in this division, wow, Mahomes, Wilson, Herbert, and Carr, all amazing. And I was like, well, besides the division list, Carr doesn't belong on the same list as these three other quarterbacks. Carr is not bad. These other quarterbacks are elite, though. So.
Oh yeah, three are definitely in the top 10, and then Carr is, bottom 10, but
15-ish.
I'd say like 18 and on. 18 and on.
Maybe. I mean, not sorry for the Raiders, but they're going to have a really hard time winning that division.
Did Wilson want to leave? Like, I mean, he had a good thing going. He had a good relationship with the coach. I want to see.
I think he wanted to go, and you know what I could see? I don't see the coach staying. I see him retiring now.
I think they made their choice. I think they said they kept their coach and they're going to rebuild everything.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because
who better than Pete Carroll to rebuild some young guys? Mm-hmm.
That's right. Wilson was not happy because of the offenses that they were running, and they didn't do things that he had asked. So that's why the whole trade talk was last season.
What does he think he is, though? You think he's Peyton Manning? He's going to roll right in and rock a Super Bowl?
Well, it was his choice. Denver was the only team that he was going to go to because he has a no-trade clause, and he turned down trade offers from other teams because he didn't want to go there. And he told them, Denver's the team that I would go to.
And did you notice this news came out almost immediately after Rodgers signed his contract?
They were close.
Yeah.
They were very close. When you when you texted it, I looked on NFL.com. I was sitting in the car and I didn't even see it on there yet. I'm like, wait a minute. So I pulled open Pro Sports Daily, and that's when I saw it. And I'm like, oh my. And then I see right under it, Christian McCaffrey could be traded to Buffalo Bills within 48 hours. And I'm like, oh my, this is huge. Yeah, big day of news.
I like, there was somebody that said Aaron Rodgers didn't want to play in the division, but Russell Wilson did. That'll tell you a lot.
Well, I don't know about you. I think this immediately puts some of the wide receivers for Denver on my radar for next year. So.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy.
Russell Wilson on my radar now. Let me tell you.
Yeah, and it drops Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. They are irrelevant.
Oh, I don't even want to own either of those guys. Yeah. So let me tell you, people can keep either of them, Tyler Metcalf and Lockett, all those. Yeah, that's all.
The only one valuable is Chris Carson because they're just going to keep on handing him the ball. Chris Carson and Rashad Penny. Here's the ball. Here's the ball.
Yeah. Chris Carson will break midway through the season. Yeah. Too much workload. Seattle's falling apart. Let's talk about the last bit of news.
Oh.
Seattle drops Bobby Wagner. Do you think Denver would sign him?
I mean, any team is gonna. I don't know why.
He won't make it past waivers. Let's start there. Yeah, he won't make it past waivers.
Outside season, there are no waivers, I think. I think he goes straight to free agency.
Oh wow!
As a veteran.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just goes straight to free agency. So Seattle did him a favor. Rather than getting what they could for him, which you could probably still get like a 3rd or 4th round pick, maybe a 5th round pick for Bobby Wagner.
Oh yeah, and he'd finish his career in some.
We talked about this. Even if he's like every other play, like you have a fresh leg Bobby Wagner coming at you 50% of the time. I mean,
he just finished the season with 170 tackles. Like, I mean, he's not falling off by any means.
Oh no, he's constantly in the top 5 or of tackles of the season. So like, I'm okay with him anywhere he goes.
Some news is going to break out. Like Bobby Wagner has a cat fighting ring of some kind. I don't know. Something's going to come out. I think
they're just dropping cap space to start rebuilding. I think that's what it is. They see Wilson's gone. They drop Wagner. There is not a single Legion of Boom on the team anymore. At all.
Yep. Nope.
They clear cap space. They could start a fresh rebuild and do what they want. So
I think that Wagner saw the news of Russell Wilson being traded, and he was like, "Yo, I'm out. I don't even want to trade.
Just drop me.
Just drop me.
Give
me the favor. Let me hit free agency. I'm out. I'm done."
I'll fix where I'm going. Yeah, and he'll end up somewhere. He'll end up somewhere. He won't retire. I don't see him retiring.
Yeah. I don't see him retiring. I see him getting signed a big contract somewhere else.
Yeah.
If not like a 2 to 3 year deal, maybe just like a single year, like $17 million deal or something like that.
17 million. It's funny. Speaking of that, I was looking at contract hits. So we were discussing in our little channel. Zeke, you guys think Zeke should be traded before the season?
I would trade Zeke or drop Zeke sooner than I would drop Amari Cooper.
Well, he's a cap hit of $18.2 million this year for them. So
Cooper?
Zeke.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan is all right. So I have by position the highest cap hits. Matt Ryan is the highest cap hit at $48.6 million. This was posted at 10 a.m. before news of Rodgers, though. So God knows what Rodgers is making this year. DeAndre Hopkins, $25 million, so highest receiver. George Kittle is the highest tight end at $16 million. Bong rips and Laramie Tunzel, $26.1 million. Highest offensive lineman. Defensive lineman goes to Chris Jones, $29.4. Linebackers is TJ Watt at $31.1.
Wow.
Cornerback is Marshawn Latimer, $27.4. And then safety is Justin Simmons, $18.8. And looks like special teams, Justin Tucker, $5.9.
He should be in the 50 range.
Right.
He's the next Hall of Fame kicker.
Yeah, they should just bronze his leg and put it in there. Not his head, just bronze his leg. Put it in there. Yeah.
Man, yeah, I think. Could you imagine like Wagner going to a team that, like Buffalo, or coming to Los Angeles?
Yeah, maybe even LA.
Either team in LA, I'd be very happy to see him.
Unless the quarterback can throw it in 0.7 seconds, you're screwed.
Buffalo. If they go to Buffalo, Buffalo's getting a Super Bowl because with talks of bringing in Christian McCaffrey and then bringing in Bobby Wagner, oh my goodness, Buffalo gets a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And my wife throws me through a table.
I'd like to see him as a Charger too. That would really help solidify the center of that defense.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, he's a
He'd
value
look
add
good.
anywhere he
He'd
goes.
look good with lightning bolts.
Yeah, you're right.
He'd look good with
He's the
lightning
value
bolts.
no matter where he goes.
Yeah.
So that one was the most shocking news for me today, was the Bobby Wagner being dropped by Seattle. I could not believe
Oh
it.
yeah, we kind of expected the rest of the quarterback carousel, and I didn't think Rodgers was really leaving, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think Green Bay learned from Favre, and they're like, we can't let our quarterback go,
Yeah.
So,
Oof.
right. All right, news is done. Let's move into some combine chat. Standouts. Anybody you guys like?
Well, I'm just going to go first because I read this and I just didn't believe it. Georgia lineman Jordan Davis, 341 pounds of just muscle and magic, runs a 40-yard dash in 4.78 seconds at the scouting combine. Guys, I am a little bit more than half this man's weight, and it took me about a good solid 8 seconds, maybe. I think it was 7.5 to run the 40 when I tried it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I saw this man run. I was like, this is defying gravity. This makes no sense. Like, he's just pounding through. It was just crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah. I'm, let's see, 70 pounds less than this man, 60 pounds less than this man, and I ran it in 6:58, I think I ran it in. 2 full seconds more.
Imagine being a running back. You're like, oh, I'm clear. I got this. And this man is just coming at you.
The amount of mass that would hit you at that speed.
I couldn't move quick enough to get out of his way.
I know.
Like, just here's the ball. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
John just died.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I couldn't move out of his way quick enough.
I mean, do you guys know about this guy? Look, I'll be honest. When it comes to college football, like I don't have the time. It's during the combine where I get to see what players can do. So, I mean, do you guys follow this guy from before? It sounds like he had a
I learn when it comes to the combine. I don't watch a whole lot of college myself. I try and watch 1 or 2 games in the year just to say I support, go Gators. But no, I combine is where I see these guys for the first time, and when I see them shine in the combine and their drills and their cone drills and how fast they run the 40. I mean, I know 40 times aren't very important, but I like to see these things, especially the big man doing the 40 times. I love seeing big dudes do fast 40s and I don't know, high jumps, the stupid things. You want to see these things. I want to see them. I know they're not important drills, but I love to see them.
Yeah. I agree. 100%.
So,
I agree.
I did see this, and I did some research. Apparently, he was playing closer to 260, so he dropped almost 20 pounds for the combine.
Wow.
And he says that in his interviews in the NFL, he told them that he wants to play more at like around 335. He was a decent run stopper. He wasn't that good at rushing the passer. But he's like a solid first round to second round pick out of Georgia. He had some really good games where he's just like wrecked the game because they couldn't run against him.
Mm-hmm.
So this helped his stock from maybe a first round player to like probably a top 10 now. It was ridiculous. My favorite thing that I saw on him was when they did the simulcam with him and Baker Mayfield and Jameis Winston. And how he beats them both, but how small Baker Mayfield looked next to him also. That was the best part. Like, he didn't even come up to the dude's shoulder. Yeah, and he was moving faster than him. Yeah, it's brutal. If he's able to cut down and his athleticism goes up, like, you watch out for him in the second level. Maybe it just didn't work out for him as well in college. Even though he was a very good college player, you wouldn't call him a great college player, but then you see these measurables and you're like, damn, why wasn't he great?
Yeah. So what stood out for me, and you know me, I love the running back day. Six running backs post 4.3s.
Jeez.
6 of them posted 4.3s. We got a fast running back class.
Very fast. Talented, too.
Very. Yeah, there's some really good names in here. I do like a couple of these running backs.
Yeah, you
I'd
do.
love to eye where they go. Maybe draft one of these.
Yeah. Well, you'll probably be getting the second rookie off of the board.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm hoping the first one falls to me in my book. So
we'll have to see who's available.
What is your first rookie in this class?
I'm not naming particular names, but I have some very interesting ones, or ones that I'm very interested at.
Of course.
It's not that close to draft season yet to start name dropping. I can't show my cards since I'm ahead of you this fast.
Wow, I mean you're ahead of me. It's okay. So
yeah, for now, you do have 2 first-round picks, and I have known you to want that player and do anything possible to get that particular player. So I can, I really did like the performance of Pierre Strong, though, in the Combine. I think he really helped himself. His film is solid, but then he comes out and does his measurables, and you go, whoa. And he was fluid. He caught the ball really well. He ran really good routes. And he just nailed it. He nailed the Combine. So it's like, all right, well, that guy has some potential as they say, the block of clay. So Pierre Strong was the one that I was very impressed with during the Combine.
Yeah, he is a name that definitely stood out to me as well.
What about you, John? What's your guy?
Oh, I mean, like Daniel. No, I mean, Pierre Strong was one of the running backs that stood out to me. He did really well. He had the 4.37 40. He had 36-inch hops. He looked pretty good. Kenny Walker also looked really good. 4.38, so wasn't far off.
I'm sorry, though. His broad jump was not longer than Jordan Davis's at 341 pounds, so yeah. He should be taken off everybody's board as the first or second running back on. Just to give you how ridiculous of a combine Jordan Davis had. His broad jump was better than what people consider the 1 or 2 running back in this class. Sorry. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, no, that is good.
That's okay.
I agree. I 100% agree. Yeah. Can't wait for the actual draft. See where he goes, which team needs him, and
yes.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, I know we discussed, but I really think we need to rent that place for the night and put the draft on the projector.
You gotta stream it.
Yeah, I got DirecTV. We can see somehow if we can get it onto the TV somehow or whatever we got to do. But we got to go somewhere this year. I think we need to hang out in person this year for the draft. It's been too many years not in person watching the draft. It has to happen this year.
I vote for a destination draft. I would love to go somewhere and do the draft. It would be super fun, but I know it's tough to coordinate 10 people's calendars, and it's hard enough to get them all in one day there, let alone go somewhere.
Hey, we have 2 drafters moving away this year as well.
We do.
So,
we do.
Well,
yes, we can use the Malaga Cove gallery, I think, for our draft. But you're talking about the NFL draft that we.
Oh,
usually
I'm talking.
go
We
to
need to
Lamppost
hang
for.
out for the NFL draft. I think that's a
Yeah.
great idea using for our actual draft because the
Oh, I thought you were
podium
talking
at the
about that.
front. The podium at the front, I think, is super cool. I just know that some of our drafters like to partake in smoking or drinking, and some things may not be allowed on premises. And
Yeah.
we may need to deal with that. So we'll need to discuss that as a location for that and see
Right.
what everyone thinks. But we'll figure that
Mhm.
out. But no, the NFL draft. I'm thinking
Oh
that
yeah, that would be
to
fun. You're right.
watch it on a big projector somewhere. I mean, it's like kind of like our private little area like we do at pizza. But I mean, like pizza's a good idea as well. We do like doing Lamppost Pizza.
I mean,
Our day one of draft, man. I think we need to keep that going. I love doing that. We've done that since high school.
we have done that since high school. Yeah.
I agree. That's right.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I think that let me just make sure it's available.
Let's just see if we can make
can,
sure that we can stream the draft there because
I
don't want to do it and then not be able to stream. That's an issue. So let's make sure we can stream the draft. But if not, I mean, I thought it was a good idea for spacing out and doing our thing. We can order in food.
Yeah, you can still order Lamppost to be delivered there by Postmates. So
Totally could.
Yes, we were streaming. Sorry, everyone. We just went on a tangent about where we're going to watch the draft. We're excited.
A little bit. It's
football
Yeah.
podcasters. We'll
time.
figure it out. So, anyways, we are going to one of my work facilities that I keep to watch the draft. Everybody, if you happen to know this information in draft day and you feel like showing up, I guess there's nothing we can do about that. Beers will be allowed. You know,
let us know so we order enough pizzas.
yeah, exactly. Or bring your own food and beer. I'll give you a beer, but after that, you're on your own.
I know.
There's some of those drinkers out there.
Yeah, this place was super cool and total like big projector on the wall. Like everybody had their own table. It'd work for the draft too. I mean, like, really good location.
Yeah. I just upgraded all of the AV systems right before COVID hit too. So
nice.
For sound and projection and HD. Yep.
Very nice. So
vector.
There were a few good. I will also mention the name that we're not mentioning is Breece Hall. Very good running back. Let's be honest. We can't leave names out, and we all know who we're all mentioning. So nobody's a fool here. Nobody's a fool here.
No. Yes, Breece Hall did confirm that he is probably the best running back in this year's class, even with his stiff hips.
Oh, really? It's nice of you to hear you say that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to make sure that our listeners know that we're not leaving anybody out. So yeah.
That's right. You should definitely not draft him, John.
You're right. You're right. Moving on. Obviously, our top quarterback prospect was Malik Wilson. Willis. He obviously impressed and did very well on day one.
I actually was pretty impressed with a lot of the quarterbacks, actually.
I thought it was I know that they said it wasn't a strong quarterback class,
right?
But some of them looked good throwing, right? They looked comfortable.
A lot of them were really spinning the ball.
Yeah, they looked comfortable.
Great passes, good, pinpoint with touch, distance. I was watching going, everybody's saying that this isn't a very good QB class, but collectively they did better than past years as a whole, a lot of them. So maybe there's just like one or two absolute top tier and a bunch of solid guys, but I don't know. I think some guys in that quarterback class could prove some people wrong.
Yeah.
As far as how bad their class is, quote unquote, because I was pretty impressed. Didn't come in with high expectations, but what I saw going on, I was like, dang.
Anybody that stood out to you?
Let me see. Besides Malik Willis.
I liked the Mississippi quarterback.
Yep.
Matt Corral looked really good. Desmond
Yes.
Ryder as well looked pretty good. Carson Strong wasn't bad. Kenny Pickett.
Pickett looked good. I was really surprised even though he came in with like tiny hands apparently, but he was throwing the ball
Super
really
small, yeah. 8.5-inch hands.
That's tiny.
Yeah, it's nice to know that I've got bigger hands than somebody.
You've got fat hands though. You got real fat fingers.
I do. But
Yeah.
Smaller hands, people quarterback to throw the ball. I mean, you want to have larger fingers and.
Yeah. But I mean, Pickett threw really well. Yeah, Malik Willis was as advertised. I like how he overthrew the last receiver that went like on a go route for him. I think that's like a power move. Like, yes, the guy didn't catch it, but guess what? It's not like I underthrew him. Like this is how far I far I can throw that ball.
Gunning it down the field. Yeah, I don't know. Power move. Mic drop. Yeah, mic drop.
Exactly.
You think it'd be better if he threw it to the receiver and then, turn around.
Well, he already nailed a few of them.
Yeah.
And then the last one, he was just like sending it. I think that's good. I think that was the exclamation point,
Okay. Any wide receivers that stand out to you?
How about you, Ollie?
I'll be honest, when it comes to the combine, I kind of hold off to the draft and then I do my research there because I figure the GMs have more information than me. And for me to go and actually research this, I see which teams need the best wide receivers. And then I look at their stats and see how they did. So I kind of cheat, but that's kind of what's worked for me in the past.
How did this guy win a championship against us? That's all I can ever think.
There's something called paralysis by analysis. And so I you know what? I keep it simple. I have my cheat sheet. I got my notes. I see what the experts have done, the GMs have done, who's picked up who. And then I do a little bit of my research, but if I had to put it in a scale, I give my own research about 10% of the decision-making factor. It's what the experts have done. So
smart.
That's probably why I do okay here and there.
Not bad.
So.
All right. Well, I guess we'll carry the workload here.
I appreciate it.
I really liked Treylon Burks from Arkansas. This kid looked really good. 6'2", 225 pounds, 33.5-inch arms, 9 7/8 hands. Big hands for a nice wide receiver. He had a 33-inch vertical and a 4.55 40. So,
yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah. Nice, tall, big arms, big hands, good catches. He had strong hands. He looked really good. I think.
I'm sorry. You said Treylon Burks?
I did.
Yeah. He looked good, and I think Dotson was as advertised also.
Jahan Dotson, Penn State. Yes.
He looked
I liked
real good out there. Natural hands.
I really hate to say this because I never like to say that I like any players come out of the USC. But Drake London looked really good.
Drake London,
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to say that anything good ever comes out of USC. Because it doesn't. It doesn't. I love his comparison to Ed McCaffrey. So.
Oh, that's a good comp. Proud of that one.
Great hands. Yeah, small
Yeah.
speed. But he is 6'4", so he's not as small. He is speedy though.
Yeah. That's what was his name? It's 4.5, right?
Why am I not finding his 40 time?
Garrett Wilson with a 4.38 also was pretty. I just feel like they were faster this year. Everyone was faster this year.
Oh yeah, I mean this was a very fast class. I can't believe that many running backs ran in the 4.3s, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there was controversy because somebody slowed a video down and they marked one of the guys' times at 4.3.
Yes.
But
yes.
When his foot actually crossed the line, it looked like 4.18, and
that's ridiculous.
it would be a new combine record if this happened by a few
I didn't
seconds.
hear about that.
Yeah.
I heard that the hand timer was a little quick on the first day, and one of the receivers he clocked him at like an unofficial 4.29 or something like that. Or 4.26, and everybody was like, "Whoa, 4.26! That's insane!" And so he decided not to run his second 40 time, and then the official time came in, and it was like 4.4 something. So like,
should have ran it again.
Should have just ran it again. Yeah.
Yeah. How funny.
So the laser stopper is the other time, but they still have to have somebody push the button to start. Which why don't you just have a laser on both sides? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Nope. So some crazy cornerbacks in this draft, though, too. Some real fast guys, man.
Yeah.
Was it 4.23, right? From a cornerback, fastest 40. Who is it?
I'm looking. The highest graded out one ran a 4.4, same as the second graded one ran a 4.44. Third guy, no time for a 40. 4.52. Yeah, I don't know.
You know who does know is those GMs. That's who knows.
Yeah, I'm like, we're doing a lot of drifting here.
All right. When is the NFL draft? When is that coming up?
April?
April 28th or April 30th?
Yeah. Kalon Barnes. Yep. 4.23.
It's 4.23. Jeez.
That's impressive. Mm-hmm. That's very impressive. Draft. I'm on the page of the draft. It says draft home, but it doesn't give me a date. Useless draft home. It says Thursday, April 28th. Yeah, so it'll be Thursday at 5 o'clock. The day one starts.
Yeah, that's when it actually
goes
starts.
Usually goes from like 5 till like 8:30.
Yeah, very cool. Well, there are some exciting players to see where they end up going this year in the draft.
Oh, I can't wait.
That makes all the difference, especially running backs. The best running back could go to the team that has the worst offensive line, and that poor player will have a horrible career. So.
Yeah. Let's hope
not.
Let's hope not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's hope not. I have one of those. So
yeah, let's hope Brees Hall does not go to the Jets, for instance. Or let's see, who else has a horrible offensive line? Atlanta
Steelers. Oh, Atlanta have a terrible one.
Yeah.
I can see them drafting something high like a running back and not needing, let's not go offensive line. Let's go something just drastic and make it look good.
Well, he'll probably go like early second, I think. So, he might go to like, they might trade Saquon and draft Brees Hall for the Giants. They might do that too.
Oh, that'll be interesting to see if Saquon gets traded before the draft.
Or at the draft.
Or at, yeah.
Yeah.
More likely before, but you're right.
Yeah.
Could happen at.
The Giants draft Brees Hall, and then breaking news, Saquon Barkley has been traded to whatever team. For this year's 4th round pick or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll try and get an episode before the draft, but if not, our next episode will be the draft episode, and we'll review where players do go to, and we can start discussing that fun stuff. Right into the show, we still need managers to come take us on and see if anybody can beat the three of us next season in a fantasy league. Come beat the Generals. ffwc23@gmail.com or @war_fantasy on Twitter. Tune in next time and we'll review the draft. Thanks for marching with us. And as always,
stay vigilant, soldiers.